Hi, I'm Annabelle, and I'm one of the product designers on Secure. And in this video, I'm going to walk through how I would typically go about working on one of our button migration issues. So to start with, I just went through the epic and picked a few of them and assigned them to myself. A lot of them were already taken. Just as a little tip, if you know where some buttons are, pick those issues because you might as well make it easier on yourself. This one is sidebar epic select. I think I know where this one is, but I've been wrong in the past. So hopefully this works out. Oh, I'm not screen sharing, so that's kind of not helpful. Let's do that. Okay, now I'm screen sharing. The epic is here where you can find the huge list of buttons that need to be migrated. I'm going to work on this one right now. Okay, so I'm going to start by creating a branch with my issue number, and I'll call it drop down header button migration. And now I should go and find that. Drop down header. So which one was it? I think it was EE, wasn't it? Yeah. Components, sidebar, epic select, drop down header. Here's my deprecated button. And it's using an icon. Yeah, so first step would be to find this so that we know we're working on the right button before we make any changes, because the idea is to make sure the button looks the same before and after you create this merge request. Assign epic. Let's see. I think that's on an issue. This is new. It might be new. I just got back after 6 months on maternity leave, but I think I know where this is. And if it's been here for longer than 6 months, that's my fault for not knowing about it. Epic is here in the sidebar. Oh, I think it might be this button. I hope you can see that on the screen. I should do this. Okay, so on an issue, you can assign an epic as the parent of an issue from the issue page now in the issue sidebar, which we didn't used to have. It's really handy. You have to have an upgraded license for this, and you can add your license in the admin area locally. Let's just make sure that this is the right one. So it's new. There are a lot of ways you can figure out how to find the right one. Sometimes I do it in this way, which is sort of silly, but you definitely know if you got the right one. So I'm going to add a class called testing in all caps, and we'll refresh. Very slowly. And look at that, testing. Okay, I found the right button, and that's like half the battle. So now we can actually follow the instructions. Replace each instance of GlDeprecatedButton with GlButton. So let's start by doing that. So GlDeprecatedButton is just going to become GlButton. Sure, I feel like this should be, well, I know it shouldn't be deprecated anymore, but it's probably GlButton, right? Yeah, let's just get rid of that too. Okay, so we did that. And then it says convert each variant attribute to the new variant category combination using the variant mapping guide. Here's the variant mapping guide. If you find a variant that's not in here, feel free to push your changes and open a work in progress merge request. That's what I ended up doing, but also just reach out on Slack, probably in the UX channel or the, what is it called? GitLab-ui channel, just to make sure, because you don't want to be tearing your hair out figuring out why your button looks so weird, and then you realize that it's because it hasn't actually been created yet. So in this case, I think I had one that was called blank and it's not here, so it didn't work. This one we have link. It says keep attributes, so I will. And that's it. Technically, if I refresh this, oh, we've got some cool examples too. So if I had a success variant, I would replace it with this variant and a category. So it's all laid out really easily. Okay, let's refresh it and I'll just stop talking. It looks blue now. That's a bummer. Why does it look blue? Probably button link, I'm guessing, is blue. Whoa. Yes, button link is blue. What happens if I take out button link? It becomes a square. Missing here. I wonder if anyone else has done a button link already. Yeah. Drop down menu, close. Oh, maybe I should run yarn. Maybe that's not going to do anything. GlButton. Button link is blue. Is it supposed to be blue? Let's find out where that other one was being used. Sidebar assignees. Drop down. So if I'm assigning someone, it should be the same. This. Wait. These icons look different. That might be the problem. So this is just right there within GlButton. What if I did this just to see what happens? feel like I'm missing something really obvious. I just don't know what it is. I drop down. I wonder why this one has a closing tag and this one doesn't. This kind of looks like not awesome or something. Oh, it's because it is. Okay, we're also fixing this in board list header. Let's see if those are blue as well. They are. So maybe they're supposed to be blue. I don't know. I mean, this is blue as well. So I'm gonna just say that maybe it's supposed to be, oops. Maybe it's supposed to be like this. I don't know, but I'm going to just commit this and open a merge request because I think that that's about all I can do. Oops. Add my changes. Looks great. Oh, actually, I don't want to do that change that I just made. I'll leave it the way it was. Okay. I'll just refresh to make sure it still looks I expect it to. Yeah, it's still blue. Okay. Yes, we'll do that. Convert GlDeprecatedButton to GlButton in top down. So for this, don't need a change log because there isn't technically a user-facing change aside from the fact that it's blue. So maybe just don't add one, and I wouldn't add one, but if someone asks you to, just go ahead later. And we'll push to which, oops, drop down header. Okay. And then I think in the instructions, it also said, do this, here are some examples. Take before and after screenshots of each button in the file and upload them in the merge post description. Request review from a designer within your stage group. I'm not going to request a review until I figure out why the X is blue and if that's okay and if that's intended. So we create this little link. If you click command, if you type, no, click makes sense. If you hit command and then hover over the link, it will turn into a link that you click on and it takes you right to a new merge request. What does it do? Well, it converts this. Just make this look a little nicer. And then for screenshots, we'll do before and after, and we can use this super cool button to add a table to make it easier for reviewers. Before and after. Let's see. This. I got rid of that giant class, right? That I wrote. Yeah. So this is the after, and I'll just do like that much maybe. And then I will go back to master to get the before screenshot. So after it's blue, and before it's dark gray. Oh, the edit's highlighted too. That's not on purpose because I was hovering over it. I'll get a new one. I don't want people to think that that's the change. Okay. Does this meet the acceptance criteria? I'm just gonna leave it all for the security section because this doesn't require that. Okay, here's before and after. I'll assign it to myself. I think that we're in 13.3. And hopefully my changes don't include that fake class I added. Nope. Okay. Theoretically, I'm pretty sure, I haven't gotten one merged yet, but I'm pretty sure this is where it would be like, yay, I finished, assign it to someone and it'll get merged, because ideally nothing would have changed. Like ideally these two screenshots should look the same. In my case, it's weird. And I'm guessing that little things like this are going to come up a lot. So if you have any questions, definitely reach out and don't spend too much time looking into it, because someone probably has the answer and they'll answer you right away. If you are confused or you don't think it's in a place that you want it to be merged, it's probably not going to get merged automatically or anything like that, but you can do a whip and then people will know that it's in progress. I think that's all the things that request your review or UX foundations. Yep. Pretty sure that's all. Like I said, I haven't actually gotten one merged, so I don't know if there's more to it. But that's all I've got. Thanks for watching. I hope this was useful in some way.